Radio. Homegrown Radio. Real 92.3.
All right, we back at it, Homegrown Radio. Chuck Dizzle, DJ Head, and the homegrown homie. He's back.
Number one.
Hey, man, he done elevated his lifestyle things and upgraded. 10-8 is out right now. Roc Nation's own G Perico. What's up, man? How you doing, man? You good?
I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm doing real good,
See it, man. That the album's out right now, man. So far, man, what's been the reception from the people so far that you've been getting this project, Roc Nation debut?
It been better than I expected.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And like this time around, what I like about it is certain people, it's different kind of people giving me their opinion. Cause usually it's always, yeah, that shit dope. Yeah. Now I'm getting like, man, this is some bullshit. Woo woo. You know what I'm saying? From outside, different people that don't fuck with the music.
But still, yeah.
It's motherfuckers giving me that energy and lending their opinion, you know what I'm saying, which is good for me. I'm so used to everybody like, man, this shit dope.
Yeah.
Like, I need a little contrast.
So you like the criticism. You like the feedback on no matter what it is.
Because I know a motherfucking and tuned in.
Gotcha.
And then they taking time.
You gave me that stream.
Yeah.
That view.
Right.
That's dope.
So now I know it's spreading outside of the norm, you know what I mean?
So do you balance that out? Like, do you go back and say, okay, how do I gain that fan? Or do you say, fuck it, I already got that view of that stream? From the naysayers or the critics?
Nah, because if I'd be fucking up my whole process and me if I was worried about that. Like, you don't like it, how can I make you like it?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, you paying attention, so, you know, that's good enough. And then motherfuckers that's gonna like it, gonna love it. You know what I mean? But just the contrast now, because it's starting to grow, is dope.
What's been the hardest thing for you putting this project out? Through the process or after it actually dropped? What's been the hardest thing?
I think every task is a task, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, getting it together and putting it together was a process. You know, I'm not gonna say it was difficult or anything like that, but it was work. You know what I mean? And then now that it's out, it's, you know, what's next? What we doing with it? Where are we moving it to? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's a task too. So,
well, the tour is next.
Yeah, the tour is next. You know what I mean? Yeah. Well, West Coast tour.
The West Coast run.
Yeah.
When I was looking at it, I was like, okay, you know, like the homie going everywhere, and then what stood out to me was Oakland. And it was like, that's the first date.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, Oakland, has the reception been, because, like, obviously, you know, you are a L.A. nigga.
Yeah.
What's the reception been like in Oakland? And then I also want to talk about you going to New York, too.
I mean, Oakland love me. Oakland, that's like the house, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm kind of like on the same drum, you know what I mean? Tempo-wise and shit, you know what I'm saying? But since day one, Oakland been fucking with me. This like my third time doing the show right there. You know what I mean? So it's always love in Oakland.
What about New York? When you went out there,
New York,
like
mad love.
Love?
Yeah. New York. See, this is my thing about New York. From me hearing stories,
I was
like from everybody damn near, like from the OG niggas to motherfuckers like right around my time, during my time. Motherfuckers be getting booed and shit. They don't play.
They don't
play. They raw in New York, right?
It's like everywhere is like Apollo.
Like every time.
It's like you gotta come with your shit.
But every time I've been to New York since maybe about 2 years ago, I was did a show at Webster Hall, and I was just in the room nervous as shit. Like, fuck, these niggas is gonna. You know what I'm saying?
Tear your ass up.
Nah, they loved it.
For the people out here that may not know what a Webster Hall is, what venue could you compare it to out in L.A.?
Webster Hall, kind of like maybe like the Roxy or something like that.
Got it.
But it's the go-to spot for the shows. Where
it's one of the spots. I would say SOB's a little more. You know what I mean? And I was actually the last show at Webster Hall before they remodeled it.
Damn.
So they have been remodeling it all the way up until the Jay-Z show. But
so you said
I was the last show there.
You was kind of like
and
worried.
I was mad because I struck up in the whole room, blocked shit up. You know what I mean?
Oh,
and they about to remodel.
That shit is done.
Man.
Oh, you went ham in there?
Yeah, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying?
What about I know you connect with a couple of artists everywhere you go. Did anybody tap in when you went to when you was on that side?
Nah, not. I mean, the first time I went out there.
No, just recently.
Just recently. Yeah. Cass.
Shout out to Cass.
I was supposed to get up with Sue Surf,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't. The timing wasn't right. A gang of people tapped in with me, but just the timing, and I was only there for a week and had shit to do. So I need to. I really want to get a spot out there and just stay out there.
Post up
just
for a
be
minute.
bi-coastal, bouncing back and forth. You know what I mean? I fucks with New York though.
That's
Like,
what's up.
the whole vibe.
We obviously, since we the homegrown homies, we had some intel. We knew about the situation with Roc Nation, but like when that shit first happened, like for you building your own brand and kind of doing what you do already, what was that reception for you when you got that call? Like, all right, this could be a situation that they're possibly interested, collaborating and branding with what you already got going on.
Oh yeah, that shit was big because it was a gang of people calling me.
Mhm.
Like pretty much everybody wanted to meet and shit.
For sure.
But I was like, I'm like kind of like anti-corporation.
Yeah. So when people hit you, do you turn it down or you take the meeting and then say?
I take the meeting just to build the relationship because it's like we in the music business.
Of course.
We probably might not do this specific business move that we meeting about, but we could build the relationship, and then when plays pop up or whatever's going on, we could put it together. So I'm not shitting on nobody in the business that's doing business because I'm doing business.
Did any deal that get brought to you shock you? Like, damn, I didn't know they was on me or paying attention.
The Roc Nation for sure.
Yeah.
And pretty much everybody because my thing is like almost so niche.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so different from everything else because like everybody damn near sound the same and doing the same shit and it's the same bounce and so just knowing that it's still motherfuckers that's not really so A&Rs and just people in the offices that's not really just glued to the only the
shit.
Internet shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's a dime a dozen. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect or no
they
shade
take
to
a
nobody.
chance though. I mean that makes sense for you.
Yeah, actually tuned in to something a little different.
Do you feel like I don't want to say they respect it, but do you feel like Roc Nation caters to the LA shit as far as dealing with you specifically?
Roc Nation just cater to hustlers, like, and real people. You know what I mean? So, anybody that's serious about what they doing and know what they want and hustling and stand up, like, they gonna fuck with it. And that's the reason why I went over there. Cause like I said, I was just anti-corporation. Like, I'm gonna take these meetings, but I don't want these deals unless it's like just a super indie deal, cool little bag. You know what I'm saying? I go buy me some shit and then, invest the rest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
well, what made the Roc Nation deal for you? Like, okay, this is
solidified
it makes sense. Yeah, like just take us to like when you're in that meeting, you're like, yo,
this is
all right, this is it. Even if you didn't know or didn't tell them till later that okay, yeah, that's a mark right there. We gonna make that happen.
Just when I just peeped how the whole structure of the company is, you know what I mean? And it's like it's some black shit, you know what I'm saying? It's like for real, like what's the shit everybody say, black excellence, but it's like, that's really like just black strength. Like that's who calling the shots, you know what I'm saying? And they understand what's really going on with artists, the streets, you know what I mean? And just the process of coming from nothing to something and being against odds and shit. So it's like I'm already coming in with that edge of having people that understand, you know what I mean? That's not really caught up with the popular shit, you know what I'm saying? Just more so about building a brand and something that's gonna be here for a long time. You know what I'm saying? They understand that. So that's
I remember
really
you
why
saying you told us the name of your debut quote unquote album. And it was different than 10-8.
Yeah, 10-8 not even an album though.
Okay.
10-8 is just a project.
So why 10-8 before that?
Because really my whole thing was just shedding light on where I'm from. You know what I mean? Specifically that corner. You know what I mean? Where I did a lot of changing there. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was a kid, that was like a violent part of the hood. Then I turned into that, and then I got out. You know what I mean? Now it's music there. You know, I turned into an artist, turned into a actual legit entrepreneur right there. You know what I
Business,
mean?
yeah.
And then now with the Roc Nation shit, I'm like a actual professional recording artist.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So it was just like that's just a transitional spot for me. You know what I mean? And then not to mention, you know, that's where my shit at. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
yeah.
So TNA and then the album Broadway. You know what I mean? That's how everything came together. So, you know, I felt like it's only right.
And you got well, not the project itself, obviously the cover, you know what I'm saying, just kind of circling back with it is
Yeah, that's the block.
The block. Now, do you have plans on doing something similar to like what Nip did in terms of like buying the block, doing more stuff within the neighborhood and kind of building that infrastructure up within that community, or are you satisfied with what you have there and maybe putting flagships in different areas?
I'm never satisfied.
Got it,
You know what I mean? And then just like in 2019, 2020, and you know, future, brick and mortar is cool.
Yeah.
But you know, you got e-commerce. You know what I'm saying? That's everything.
There
so,
you go.
You know, I got my one spot. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Everything else gonna be e-commerce. I do pop-ups and shit across the country, if that's the case. But yeah, I definitely wanna just help build the economy in that area.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Outside of just music shit and the, you know, that type of shit is way bigger than that. And it's a lot more important things that need to be going on over there. So yeah,
I always
definitely
found
plan on doing a lot more business.
I always found it interesting when you have your pop ups or things that happen over there, the people that actually show up to come see you or
Right.
They pull up.
to pull up to support the brand. Does that ever surprise you? Like when you see people like somebody like says, "Oh man, I drove from San Francisco just to come up and get a So Way Out hat," or you know,
Yeah.
just to grab some merch or grab, you know, just to support your brand.
Yeah, that's definitely you know, well, at first it was a surprise, but you know, actually it's something that I always wanted.
right.
You know what I mean? So it felt good. Like last time I was at the shop, I walked in, this girl with her mom and auntie, I guess, and she turned around and started crying when she see me. They
Damn.
just drove from, I want to say, the Bay. I
Damn.
think. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like we was looking for the shop, driving around everywhere. So you know, that's what just make me want to.
That's big.
Yeah, that's what that, and then you know a little back to contrast that and motherfuckers hating is like, you know, my fire. You know what I'm saying?
When you talking about motherfuckers hating, because I remember like him bringing up the Nip thing where like the police would be like the main antagonist for him having his shop
Oh,
over there.
nigga.
Do they bother you with your shop being over
Yeah,
there?
they bother me, but you know, I be in and out so much. I'm hard to catch now. So, but yeah, they didn't raided my shop a few times.
Crazy.
Do you
jumped
think
out.
do you think that's just because of who you are, because of who you used to be?
Yeah, I think it's who I used to be. Like I think that like the police, the people, probably everybody in that hood that I'm from still don't believe that I'm not who I used to be. No
Gotcha.
more. You
Like,
know what
nah,
I'm saying?
They're waiting for you.
They like,
they're ready
this
for you to
is a-
relapse.
Yeah, this is a fucking scam. I know this nigga. He's smart. This is a scam. You know what I'm saying? So
The music shit just the front.
yeah, a lot of people don't believe that I'm who I am right now at this moment. You know what I mean? And the police being one of them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm probably still on the board up in there.
Damn.
Yeah.
Don't they have to give you a reason why they raid your shop?
Last time it was felony activity and felony items. That's it. That's all it said on the search warrant.
That's all they need? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I mean, that's just, you gotta think about, like, when you get pulled over,
One
they
of them
can
niggas with them wires in they ball caps.
Right.
Like, yeah, I'm telling you right
here.
now, go.
He said the
They're
wire
there.
ball cap.
They're there.
I
Here's a
know
pop
'em.
up. Yeah.
You know what
That's
I mean?
crazy. That's crazy.
And then last time they raided, I think one of my homies had just got shot and shit. So, you know, they just
Put
like,
two in.
man, I'm doing business over here, man.
Try
You know
to
what I'm
put 2
saying?
and 75 together. It's like,
Yeah,
come
we
on,
paying
man.
taxes over here, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Also, I want to talk about this. My favorite song on the project is Dog Year.
Dog year.
I just like, I always pick one, and that's the one I stay with for a year or more. But the inspiration behind that song, because I was listening to the words, and it was like, I want to know where that came from you first.
Man, the
And I give you my
inspiration
perspective.
for that whole song, it was just like while I'm writing it, well, I don't even write on paper no more. I just write in my head. But while I'm just all the thoughts is coming together, it's just me thinking about certain blocks in the hood, just running around as of right now though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not reminiscing on no old shit. It's like what's going on still right now. You know what I mean? Just being up against odds, you know what I'm saying? Being at odds with people, you know what I mean? And the life around there just being so rough, you know what I mean? And me, the crazy part is I'm involved in a whole different lifestyle that's not even rough like that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm still connected to that. So I'm still, living in dog years to a degree, you know what I mean? And, just the crazy shit, man.
You said, all right, so this I want to read you this. You said, don't ask how I'm feeling. I ain't working with no feelings.
Don't ask how I feel.
Why?
Because I ain't working with no feelings.
But don't you,
know
think
what I mean? I could never get see this where a lot of people mess up at, like in the hood and just in certain situations the way I see shit. Like motherfuckers be too sentimental and too in their feelings.
I agree.
Like, let's get past that shit and get on to what the fuck is really going on. You know what I'm saying?
Too emotion based.
Fuck how I feel because it's an emotion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That shit gonna change in 5 minutes. So if I'm sitting here dwelling on this shit, by the time we get to the answer, I done felt 20 different ways and it don't even fucking matter. So it's like, yeah, let's not get caught up in that. Let's just, stay on track on, what's not going to change every 5 minutes.
What's the biggest challenge that you face as of right now? Because you said you've kind of escaped the lifestyle that you've come from, so to speak, right?
My biggest challenge that I face right now is like I'm at the place where it's serious, right? And then I come in with my homies. Like, you know what I'm saying? All my homies. What's up, cuz? What you think about, cuz? All right, come on. Let's, you know what I mean? But now it's like the machine is moving, you know what I mean? And it's a race going on now. I got a race.
Between?
In the game, just period. In the music game, building my brand, becoming a legend, becoming an icon. I'm in the race now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Got you. You're in this shit.
So it's like, it's so important that I got people around that's valuable and like handling a position, right? So the problem with me just starting with my homies is, don't ask how I feel. I ain't working with no feelings, right? Motherfuckers is in their feelings instead of reality. So a lot of people right now that's tight, connected with me, you know what I'm saying, family or whatever it is, they don't believe how serious I am about this shit.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers is too blinded by they fucking feelings.
How they feel about it.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of skipping past that, because it's still love. We gonna argue and get over shit fast. It's always gonna be like that. But it's like motherfuckers caught up in how they feel and not reality. Like, all right, the homie gotta do this. I can't go because, it's just not enough room for me in this ride right now. Right. Because it's only room for motherfuckers that's doing shit until we get to a certain spot. So, the biggest thing with me is that motherfuckers getting upset, and not really realizing that I need like kind of like value around in certain scenarios because it's serious business right now. This shit is not a joke. I'm serious.
Right.
I'm trying to become something that the hood never seen before. You know what I'm saying? So, just people not understanding that is the biggest thing. And I deal with violent niggas. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Like, for real.
But
some niggas is documented and killed a couple niggas and shit. Known, you know what I mean? Been in jail for it. So I'm dealing with shit like that. And then just, when misunderstandings happen, say this my man, we got a misunderstanding. This nigga go venting to some other niggas. And I ain't in the mix every day no more like I usually would be because I'm serious about this.
You in New York.
So now I got, in the hood, you usually go check shit immediately and confront shit. I can't be around. So now I got other bullshit brewing because, you know, this nigga probably didn't feel like this for real.
Mhm.
He was just in his feelings,
feelings.
at the time.
God.
And when vented, now it's something else bubbling right here. You know what I'm saying?
Another
So,
fire to put out.
you know, that's the thing, like with this shit, when you actually from the shit with the niggas that's with the shit, you know what I'm saying? And then when shit grow and turn into something new, I mean something big or something, you know, start to bubble, you know, you come across situations like that where motherfuckers don't understand, and, you know, by everybody paying attention to you, you know, a lot of niggas ain't got shit to do, and they know me. They wake up with me on their mind.
Yeah.
That
So-
sounds like one of my biggest things. Like, I hate entitlement.
Right.
Entitlement is like one of the worst things I ever had to deal with in my life. Don't you feel like, not just you though specifically, but I feel like a lot of people that's from the same type of shit you from have to deal with that.
You got
but it's,
to,
but
like-
it's only during the separation period.
Yeah.
Where you trying to transcend where you come from to go where you supposed to be.
Right. And that's another reason why I'm excited about everything that's going on right now, because it's really happening. This the shit I've been hearing about, like, man, what is this nigga talking about?
Right.
Right.
But now it's happening. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm excited about that because I know shit is going somewhere. You know what I mean?
At what point did you start to feel that? Like, was it the announcement? Was it?
Nah, like really like this last year, you know what I mean? Like a lot of motherfuckers wasn't understanding me no more, or just like understanding the seriousness, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or just thinking it's a game, you know what I mean? So, like, yeah, really this whole last year when I just made up my mind, because, you know, before it was just like independent. I'm finna just stream shows in the hood, driving fast shit, you know what I mean? But now it's like, okay, shit, I got action at like actual like
You can really
legend.
do something.
Yeah. Being something big in the shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know exactly. I know what direction I want to go. I don't know how it's going, you know, exactly how it's going to go.
Right.
You know, how good. I know it's going to go good, great, you know, fantastic. You know what I'm saying? So really like this last year and then these last few months, you know what I'm saying? It's like, that shit is a trip, man, coming from the hood.
Explain to me the thought process behind the tattoo.
That's another thing. Like,
The
all
tattoo.
right.
Now look.
Explain
I'ma
the
t-
tattoo.
ex-
Explain
all
the
right,
tattoo.
Explain the tattoo first, and then yeah.
All right, so really it's just like, it's a few things. That's my personality. It's my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, that held a big heart. Like, I've been from Broadway more years. I've been from Broadway more years than I've been alive than I haven't, if that makes
No,
sense.
I get it. I know
I got
exactly
you.
what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So that's really like my life. You know what I'm saying?
Explain
Got it
the
tatted
tattoo.
across
'cause
my heart. You
there
know what I'm
it
saying? That's a
is.
mark that mean I've been down from the start. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, that's my personality big. Like,
Yeah.
if we're going to do it, come on, let's go. Like,
You're
what
not
is
just
we
gonna get
scared
something
for?
here or something here.
I mean,
You know,
we
I'ma
got
do the-
that
I'ma
too.
do, I'm gonna do the
Yeah.
whole shit.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, I always wanted to do it. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
okay. So this is not a new idea.
Yeah, I've been wanting to do it forever. You know what I'm saying?
How long
But
did it take?
9 hours.
9
9
hours.
Yeah.
I don't,
Fuck
I don't know
that.
why I thought it would have took longer.
9
Because
hours,
I think I
man.
seen it on the
Look,
ground
this-
once. I was like, wait, because I think I
Motherfuckers
saw.
thought it was fake. It's
I
like,
thought-
man, you
yeah,
know
I
me for
did
doing
too.
fake shit.
I think I saw
You
Freddie.
ever seen me
Freddie-
wear a fake chain
I
and
saw
any
Freddie
of that
Gibbs
shit?
talking shit about it on like one of the comments, and I'm like, wait, what? And I look back, I'm like, oh, this shit is for real.
Yeah, it's for real.
I thought it was fake too at first. Well, not fake, but I was like, what is I didn't understand what was happening when I first saw you post it. And then once it was done, I'm like, oh shit. This nigga's crazy.
Yeah.
It was like
You
9
know,
hours
that's
of
the-
pain.
You know,
What part of it was the most painful?
like right under the armpit?
Yeah, I heard that.
Like right up under here, because it come up under the armpit. You know what I'm saying? That shit hurt.
So you've been wanting to
All
do
that
it for a
jazz and
while.
shit you was listening to didn't do nothing for that pain, huh?
Nah, what was we listening to in that motherfucker? I forgot what we was listening to. But it wasn't no jazz
It
that
didn't-
day.
it helped. So at what point did you say, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and make that happen? Since you knew you wanted to do it for a while, but at what point did you say, all right, we're gonna do this shit. We're gonna make it happen.
I don't know
Was it
exactly
at-
what point. Like I just like a couple days I hit my boy like, man, I want to get this big ass BG.
Mm.
And then he like, cool,
Let's do
come
it.
through. And then
So
you
it
know.
wasn't like an impulse thing, like, man, fuck it, today I feel like doing it.
Nah, it was something on my mind, and then I planned it out for about 2 days,
Gotcha.
and then went down there and got it. You know what I'm saying?
Now, Head said his favorite. Do you have a favorite on the project? Is there one that stands out to you that's like, man, this is my one?
Man, I like everything for a different reason.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But like Dog Year, Number One, Days of Our Lives, Trust Nothing. Shit, they all. You know.
Now, I want to. I
The
saw
Homegrown Interlude.
man. Hey, man, wait, hold on.
West
hold on.
Coast.
Miss Lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I fuck with you, Perico. I fuck with you, but that could have been the intro.
Look,
Yeah, what we doing?
Look at Chuck's supposed to be the good guy.
Crazy, huh?
Hey, look, this is what I want to ask you. Shit been going crazy, right?
Hey, wait, talk about this nigga media trained like a motherfucker. He got this shit down.
That's what I want to ask you.
Go
right?
ahead.
Celebrating 3 years sober.
My God,
Congratulations.
Appreciate that, man. Thank you, Ross. Appreciate that. Man.
Has
I'm
Takashi
about
told
3
on
hours.
you?
Not that I know of.
Wait, what'd you say? What'd you ask?
Has Takashi told on him?
Oh shit.
Because he's been telling everybody, so I was trying to figure out like if he
Yeah,
good
not
or-
that I know of, but
Shit,
I
you did say
kind
your
of
shit just got rated not too long ago.
Yeah.
That could have been something. to
yeah,
do
not
with it.
that I know of, man. But you know, it was a confidential informant that's always dropping a dime. So
If you
you
can
know.
give him any advice right now, what would that be? At
it's
this
too
point?
late for advice.
It's too late.
man.
It's too late.
It's way too late for advice. I think that specific situation
Yeah.
was a reality check on both ends.
For everybody.
So for young kids trying to figure out their way in the music, because look, Tekashi not the only nigga that has fucking joined the gang for rap.
Right.
Shit. Like
Correct.
I could really only think of maybe like 2 or 3 niggas in the whole rap shit that was really that before.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? He's
I can
not
see that.
the first one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, if you want to run around, do this crazy shit, troll niggas and, you know, be cute and shit, there go the answer. This is what happened for you. And then for the gangster niggas that had the nigga and letting him do all that shit, like without putting the leash, all right, and making yourself look stupid, getting into it with other real niggas, now, you know, that's just a story on both ends. Like, that's the example.
Here's what
Kids,
not to do.
this what can happen when you do this bullshit. The world is still real. Gangster niggas, the internet is real, and all this clown shit is real, and everybody paying for it now.
Do
know
you
what I'm
think that it's something that's like when people be like, "Oh, it's just Twitter," like, but you typed it though.
saying? Nah, it ain't just Twitter.
Okay, because how
It's
do you
just
feel?
a platform that you're using to do your bullshit. You know what I mean?
Just exposes it.
Has anybody ever like trolled you? I don't imagine people would troll
Yeah,
you.
niggas troll me all the time.
Do you
Little
pay
clown
attention?
ass
Do you
niggas.
pay attention to it?
Fuck no. Ain't enough time in the day.
Yeah.
That
You
ain't what I
never
want
saw
to do.
something and it got under your skin a little bit, like no story,
mean-
headline, tweet.
Yeah, niggas done made fake videos about me. Look, it was a fake video about me supposedly getting jumped in Atlanta. G Perico gets jumped in Atlanta by Young Nudie. Like, I don't even know. I never met Young Nudie or nothing like that, right? And the reason I even know about it is because like everybody in the hood playing that shit, niggas calling me I got old niggas calling me like, nigga, you need to have some, nigga, I'm a gangster, nigga, I don't need no niggas, none of y'all niggas with me, nigga. But motherfuckers actually thought it was real, and I'm like, damn, all this shit that a nigga doing and got going on, this what y'all tuning
This
into.
what y'all checked in.
I was upset about that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man, this fake shit, y'all clearly know, but you know, it been like that around the hood.
But
for
you
me,
clearly
like,
you don't take that to social media at that
Nah,
point. You just kind of
fuck
let it
no,
go.
because it's validating shit, and that ain't what I want to do with my life. Go back and forth with some niggas this in the fucking bedroom trying to figure out something what they want to do. Like, I know who I am. I know what I'm good at. I know what I love. You know what I'm saying? So
I do
you know.
see you on like when I see you on Instagram, you relatively happy. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
be up in the
man.
morning talking shit into your phone.
Yeah,
And then you-
I'm popping big shit to the phone screen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's happening.
Trolling the world. I want to talk about the rideouts. How did that start? Like you getting together and just riding
That's
bikes
amazing,
with people.
bro.
Like
So my you know, I used to ride bikes back in the day. You know what I mean? When I was younger. I guess that was everybody's thing. We used to ride GTs, Mongoose, all that,
Well,
stealing bikes.
I had the Walmart brand, but
Yeah, we would have stole that too. Yeah, we stealing everything. But my boys from Philly, Slow and L, you know what I mean? They was with me on the like we really connected on the Freddie tour and shit.
Mhm.
They was with me on a lot of the East Coast dates and shit. And you know, we built a relationship and they built me a bike. That's what they do. They build bikes and shit. So they built me this cripped out blue bike, you know what I'm saying, with my name on it, you know what I mean? And like they introduced me to some cats from the East Coast, Corey, Lil Mont, a few other dudes, and we rolled out. You know what I mean? From
That
my
was
shop.
oh,
We rolled out from my shop on 108th.
Mm-hmm.
And it was probably like 15 of us. You know what I mean? And this was the day Nip got killed.
Oh,
know what I'm saying?
gotcha.
And we riding, I'm riding. I'm like, fuck it, we finna still ride. Come on, we sliding. Boom. And I just felt, I ain't felt like that in a long time, because it's like most of my life, like I ain't been able to walk nowhere and then ride back by. I ain't been able to do that shit since I was a kid. Like we slide through the whole city on bikes. I'm like, oh. And I just like, you know, it brought me back somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And then I connected with the goons. You know what I'm saying? And now we ride out deep every month.
So it's a monthly thing. That
last Sunday of every month we ride out.
The last Sunday every month.
Yep.
Now I saw the last one, and that shit looked crazy.
Yeah.
Do you have a head count on how many people showed up?
Nah, we ain't really count, but it was probably like 300-400.
Yeah,
Bro,
looked
it looked
a lot.
nuts.
Yeah.
Do y'all ever you never got in trouble for that? Because I noticed like
The cops be tripping. Like when we leave off of Perico and Redondo by my other shop, they be tripping.
Do you have to set up like ordinances with the
The
city and shit like
helicopter
that?
was following us. Nah, hell no. I ain't.
Just-
That's too much.
Yeah, okay.
no
We gonna
permit,
go
no
through-
nothing. Just,
Nah, we riding bikes.
Right.
The white people do it all the
That's a
time.
fact.
Come
It's
by
true.
deep.
Downtown
Yep.
LA.
Downtown
Come on, let us
Hollywood.
ride. You want me to
Sure.
ride bikes, or you
Yeah.
want me to ride around? Because I could have 200-300 Crip niggas too riding through. You know what I'm saying?
We're doing something that frees our mind right now.
Yeah,
Nah,
we,
I love that,
we
man.
enjoying ourselves. You know what I mean?
I saw you post a picture and you and Nip. I think that was it at the Roc Nation brunch.
Yeah,
That was at the last Roc Nation brunch,
yeah.
and that was during his birthday. Was that for his birthday?
Nah, that wasn't.
No, I'm saying you posted it. I think you posted it during his birthday or for his birthday.
Probably, yeah, I think so.
Okay. So that specific. Do you remember being there at the brunch and
Yeah.
because I always imagine like this is just me, right?
The
I
niggas
always
is not
imagine.
invited, right?
I'm never.
That's
never
what I'm
been
saying.
invited.
This is coming from
You know what I'm saying? So I have this
not
whole
there.
like, everybody got this fantasy of like how the Roc Nation brunch probably go.
Yeah,
But
that
y'all
shit
being
is-
like two of probably the only LA motherfuckers in there, I would imagine. I mean, this is probably
two LA Crip niggas.
it's a sprinkle of LA in there,
yeah.
just a little bit,
Yeah,
right?
it's a sprinkle. Some you probably wouldn't even have known they was from LA.
So y'all being in there, like, is it one of them things? You know how when you go somewhere and you be the only black person in
Yeah,
there, and you
yeah.
kind of just bunch up.
Yeah.
It's like,
You know,
let's
like
get together.
if we go somewhere and it's just all others,
See, but this
we
the-
might be in the one section about like, you know them? Nah, I don't know them. Like, was y'all like all like together on some?
Nah, it ain't even see that type of shit. Ain't even no vibe like that. Like if you there, you supposed to be there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, majority of people is kind of like, you know, open the conversation or already know about you. You already know about them. You know what I mean? So you hollering, probably somebody you ain't seen in a minute.
Mhm.
It was a couple motherfuckers like looked at me like, you know what I'm saying?
like, what
But-
is he doing?
Why here?
Yeah, but it's like I want to be like.
Yeah.
But you know, that's backwards. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
So, you know. But me and Nip actually pulled up at the same time.
Oh, okay.
He pulled up in the black truck. I pulled up. Him and Lauren jumped out. We hollered for a second. Jumped on the car, took us up to the shit. You know what I'm saying?
So you got out of the car and got in another car.
Yeah.
This is some whole other shit. I don't.
Hey, man.
So it's a
It's
car
different.
specifically to take you to the.
Yeah, to the location. To
different.
the top secret location.
It's different. It's different.
That's
You know what I'm
crazy, bro.
saying?
I also want to talk about your relationship with Emory because I know Emory shot to Vegas Jones, but he's like a different type of motherfucker, bro. Like he like one of the
Yeah.
most solid individuals I've probably encountered doing this shit in a long time.
I mean, M is an OG hustler, like, you know, just straight lace across the board, like real person. You know what I mean? And it's a lot of guys like that out here. You know what I'm saying? But in them type of positions, no.
That's
you know
what
I
I'm
mean?
in that position. No,
Yeah. Yeah, so, he's fucking, so you can say he pretty much as rare as they come in these situations. You know what I mean? But M is my guy, man. It just been love since the jump, since we first met.
Embrace
He
me.
like, man, what you want to do, man? If you want to get to the moon, man, it's our job to
That's
get you
dope.
there. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
dope.
So, he really turned me up and helped me shake off a lot of my edginess, like just unnecessary shit as a, LA
What
street
tips
nigga.
did he give you, like, to help you do that, to help you kind of shake that off? Because a lot of people are suffering from that same shit, and they don't have the privilege of having those kind of conversations.
Right. Because, the thing is, like, for people like me, like, you can hear it all the time.
Yeah.
Like, I've been hearing this shit forever. But it's like now what you see. So now I'm hearing it and seeing it firsthand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, that helped me shake off a lot of my, like, fucked up habits and traits as far as just street shit. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. So you're saying you hear it from different people. When you hear it from somebody that's living that life and has clearly done their work, and now they're doing something that's fucking immaculate as he's doing, it's like, oh shit. Okay.
And then he understand like people like we the same.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We just from different parts of the country.
So
you know
you
what I'm
talk their
saying? We
language.
hustlers. We hustlers on the go. You know what I'm saying? It's just the culture on this end is like, the culture always come before the hustle, this culture. You know what I'm saying? But I always been a hustler. So, he see that and he understand it. So, he know how to approach. But the main thing he always say is steer the ship. You know what I mean? He been saying that since day one. And, I'm like, I'm on it. He like, no, nigga, steer the ship. You know what I'm saying? And, that got me a lot more active in my situation. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to just, handing off responsibility. Like, nah, I need to be a part of everything going on. You know what I mean?
What's some like advice you would give to, like, well, shit, I would say to my dad at this point, but like other fathers that's like trying to like balance the work life with the kids? Because I noticed like it's been a narrative that I always give, first and foremost, I always give props to black men for actually attempting to be in their kids' life, because that's a big thing in our community where we don't get enough props for that.
Right.
But give me something that you would tell like somebody on.
I mean, see, my situation though is like kind of like, I don't know if you would say typical for the ghetto shit, but my situation is like real fucked up. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I'm fighting to see my kid. Like last summer, I spent $20,000 just for I could be getting visits for a minute, and then, bam, I'm going through some whole other shit with my kids.
Yeah, but
situation.
at least
that's
putting
big,
up the effort.
though.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you could be like, fuck it, like everybody else dad did.
Yeah. So that's I don't know what I would tell somebody, because I'd be jealous when I see niggas happy with their kids right now. I ain't gonna
That's
lie.
real.
You know what I mean?
Damn.
Straight up.
You want me to stop posting?
Nah. Not like that. Not like fuck this nigga, but it's like fuck, I can't. Nigga,
Right.
I'm me. I'm like, nigga, an asset. This supposed to be like my greatest creation in life. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta go through all this shit. Like,
Do you think, and you can answer, not answer, do you think your kid knows that you're going through all this shit just to be in their life?
It's a little, at this age, nah.
Okay.
When she look back, yeah.
Got it.
But right now, it's like, ain't nobody going against their mama. Like, and then when pops pop up, mom's talking shit. You know what I'm saying?
So the narrative is already like,
this nigga is, you know what I mean? So,
things will work out for you. I think so.
Chuck feeling guilty right now because he
I mean, because the thing is, I know
I'm not a dad.
He's
so I don't
he's
know.
a genuine
this is
guy.
y'all.
So I think that's what I'm saying. Like the narrative is already shifting, and the fact that when you're in public settings, you say shit like this. So it's like, kids are smart, man. They're gonna look shit up. She gonna look up who her dad is, and when she sees the interviews and things like that, I think that's
shit,
a
get it.
no-brainer.
It's just fucked up, and
In the
nigga be
moment.
getting robbed for time like that. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't got no rewind buttons. You know what I mean?
I agree.
I think for sure. I was talking to somebody else about it, and I think that the system is definitely in favor of the mother.
Oh man, look, I go to when I was in court, and I'll leave it alone after this. But I got pictures of my house and shit at my house at the time. I got it just specifically for that reason. Like, all right, we gonna, my daughter and shit. This nigga say my house don't even look real.
Who said that?
The judge.
What? He said
Like, yeah, that's me.
He said your house don't look
Yeah,
real.
I was mad as shit, bro. I wanted to trip, but it's like, in
If
this
you do
type
that,
of
it's gonna
situation,
be an
right? It's gonna be
issue.
even
Yeah.
worse. Like, yeah, this nigga is a, so
That's crazy.
you know the whole that scenario is designed to. I don't know if it's just black fathers, but it's designed to like, keep shit kind of.
That's not that far fetched to me.
Yeah,
Last thing, your opinion on do you plan on voting next year?
See,
Do you
this is
even
the
give a
thing.
fuck
Like
about-
for me being somebody for the community, for me to just be like, fuck no, I ain't voting.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say that. You know what I mean? But as far as my plans on voting, I need to actually like just kind of get an understanding where all the candidates coming from,
Mm-hmm.
even though they all like kind of like not really for us directly, or even if they are, they can't really do much. You know what I mean?
Correct.
It's more research to be done.
I think it's
There's
like
no
more
strong
so
stance.
like the local. I think we should start with the local politicians.
Correct.
you
Because
did
they
that.
could
You-
really get more shit done for the community
You left
faster than
I'm sorry, my bad. You left a message for what, Maxine Waters,
for
wasn't it?
OG Maxine, yeah.
That was kind of dope, bro. I like that you use your platform for that. Like,
Yeah. And it's like, and it's true. Like, I don't want to get harassed by the police. Like, they harassed me the other day. We shooting a video. They bounce out on us. I'm like, come on, man. The money I pay in taxes is for sure a couple of y'all salaries, man. Stop playing with me, man.
did she?
You know what I mean?
Did she? Because I heard the response. It sounded like a generic response. Did she hit you back, or was there like something direct that she reached out?
We ain't hollered yet. You know what I
Okay.
mean? But it's in the making.
All right, I would like to see that picture with G Perico and Maxine.
You know her
Waters.
office right down the street from the 10-8.
For real?
Yeah, she on 102nd.
You gonna pull up?
102nd and Broadway.
Pull up.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up when she in town.
He said, "I'm gonna pull up." Hell no, you better not. Don't
For a meeting, an official meeting.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah,
just scheduled. You said pull up, like
Pull up when she's in town.
Unannounced.
Arrange a meeting when she's in town and pull up.
Gotcha.
There
Okay.
it is. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I said it, because I like the content. The only thing that just struck me is like, all right, let's see what happens after the fact. Like, was that just a fucking insert response that they just
Right.
put in there just to make it good content, or is she actually gonna do some shit?
Yeah, because
So-
I mean everything with the community is start on that level
Right.
of
The
who your
dialogue.
congressperson.
For sure.
You know what I mean? And they get in contact with the police that's tripping
Got it.
or whatever, and it all start on a lower level for us.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
but it's also with the local level. We gotta hold these people that are in office responsible,
Accountable, yeah.
accountable. So
No doubt.
you know what I mean. I salute that you
The
did that.
same
We
way
gotta
they
follow
hold
up.
us accountable
for
and
fact.
put
Sure.
niggas under so much scrutiny
Now
for the smallest shit.
the project is out, but I think you posted something about having another project that you about to release.
Yeah, I got a G-style tape I'm finna drop.
Okay.
I've just been rapping over a gang
Rapping.
of beats and shit. You know, I'm getting my raps up. You know
Gotcha.
what I mean?
Do you still do it in your pastime to like just fucking? Is it something that you do in your pastime, or is it still? Does it feel like work? Rapping, that is.
Nah, it don't. I never make it feel like work. Because
Got
if it feel like work, I never had a job for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't want to work. You know what I mean?
You ain't
I
never-
want to do shit that I like to do.
enjoy yourself.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I want to have a good time and,
You never had a
generate some
pay stub.
revenue.
Never
Not
worked.
one in my life ever.
Have you applied for a job?
Never applied for
Never
a job.
wanted to?
Ever. Never wanted to.
That's crazy.
Because I grew up a little different, like around
No,
the
I know.
hustle.
No,
you know what I'm
I
saying?
got you, but
I wasn't even in high school yet. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I grew up a little around.
If there was one
motherfuckers
job
who-
that you can do as of right now that didn't pertain to music or the hustling or anything like that, you're like, you know what? I could suit up and do that. Possibly. There was just one particular, not hobby, but occupation.
I mean, I'd probably be like doing branding for some big companies or something like
Marketing or
that.
something.
Marketing and branding. You know what I mean?
Got it.
Creative. You know what I mean? That's
Still
what I'm
having
good at.
fun
Yeah.
with the homies.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, I do want to say this publicly. I have told you before, but shout out to you and salute you for fucking with all the young niggas all the new artists and shit coming out of the city because I
Man,
feel
I
like,
love the young niggas, man. I'm a OG young nigga.
but I'm just saying, like, you don't have to do that with your platform and where you at. You don't have to give this person a verse or jump on a song with this person and bring this person out on the shows.
Yeah.
You don't have to do that, just like we don't have to do what we do, but it's dope that we are doing that because that wasn't done for us, in my opinion.
You know, that's part of the culture. And like, if you just think about it, when that shit, when you say it wasn't done for us, like, what time, how did the West Coast feel at that time?
It was fucked
up, right?
It was fucked up.
dry.
All right, so it's like we need to skip past all that,
Right.
and like, cause I'll never be the type of person that, you know, that'd be like, man, shit, ain't nobody do it for me. Like, same shit in the hood, like, you know, or anywhere else that I go. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit that I miss that people ain't. But, you know, I feel like it's my duty to, you know, share information, share the energy, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Share the stage, cause it's way better when it's more than one person. Like, that shit boring. Like, one nigga, like, huh? You know what I mean?
Feel
like,
better when everybody's winning.
yeah, everybody doing their shit, man. Let me catch a breath for a second. Do your shit. You know what I'm saying? We bounce it off like that, and it make everything bigger. You know what I mean? Because, you know, fans, consumers, everybody like different shit for different reasons. So let's give them all the different flavors. You know what I mean? Just like if you with a group of chicks, you know what I'm saying? We got all flavors. What you got? We got the round guy right here, you know what I'm saying? Slim, skinny, tall, what you want. We got it all, you know what I'm saying? Come fuck with us.
We're going to let you go, but I do want to throw this out there in the atmosphere, a joint project with you and Kaylin. For real, I think that'll be dope. I just want to, you don't got to respond. Just want to say that might be something we might need.
Yeah, that'll be fire.
All right, man. Look, the
Look at
year,
That'll be fire.
that shit'll be hard.
I do want to ask you about Kanye. The last time you came here, you had some choice words for him, you know, as far as the plastic surgery and all that
Well,
shit.
Kanye throwing churches and watch.
That's what I'm
Hey,
saying.
look, man.
You're doing a Sunday service.
Hey, look,
Seeing he's found Jesus.
more power to the man.
Jesus is king.
This is another thing that I learned as I got just a lot more serious with everything. You know what I'm saying? Man, whatever that man going through, more power to him. I wish him the best. You know what I'm saying? And just, you know, keep doing great shit. You know what I'm saying?
I love it, man. Perico, man.
Hey, man, he's growing up.
Man,
But, you know,
that Roc Nation
you know,
response right there. I love that, man. My
yeah,
God.
man, like,
upgraded your life. I love it.
Like, publicly, like, on some real shit, publicly, my opinion don't really matter, or is it gonna help the situation, or do it hold any merit? You know what I'm saying? Publicly, like, you know, it don't really matter. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'd rather just show somebody or talk about how a nigga could get a bag of money,
Boom.
or, you know, do some player shit or some fly
it.
shit, then, you know. But I do pop my shit, so let me not get ahead of myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're going to be on Instagram 2 weeks from now, like, going in.
Like, stick
You weird ass. No, just,
So the year can't end without G Perico doing what?
The year can't end without G Perico being the hottest nigga on the West Coast, in the game, in the world, period.
Point blank. All right, we're going to end it off like that, man. Homegrown Radio, Chuck Dizzle, DJ Head, the homegrown homie, G Perico,
The number one homegrown
Yes.
homie.
10-8.
why
No,
you always
man.
look at me like,
Yeah.
he was bitch ass nigga. That's how you look at
And we out, man.